Over time, tools evolve, new tools are created, our brains evolve, and our creative processes evolve. And so I think it's important to like always be trying new things and not get like stuck in your ways. Good job, but I should be able to squeak out a few hours every Saturday morning where I can hang out with you guys and we can work on some music, some beats. And I definitely want to take you guys behind the scenes, I guess more of like what music producers do on a daily basis. Everybody live streams making beats. Yeah, that's cool. It's awesome to see how you make beats. But like I kind of wish when I first started producing that I could have seen more of like what else producers do. How do you organize all your sounds? Where do you find VSTs? How do you organize even all your beats? I have 1,000 beats. How do I keep them all organized? Where do I store them all? How do I name them? How do I search them? How do I send them? How do I, email them to artists? Like these are all processes that develop over the years that like I've kind of refined for myself in a way that makes like the most sense to me. And, over time, tools evolve, new tools are created, our brains evolve, and our creative processes evolve. And so I think it's important to like always be trying new things and not get like stuck in your ways. Because I mean, think back to being a kid and seeing, your parents when cell phones came out, and you're like on Facebook and your parents just won't sign up. Oh, get off your phone. You've been on there all day. Now you fast forward to now, and sure enough, our parents are on there scrolling fucking Facebook all day. And my point being is that like over time, like these things evolve. And if you get too stuck in your ways, we're going to end up being just like our parents were, where we're reluctant to change and you're late. You're going to end up following the same path and using these same tools that everyone else was using. You're just going to be 5 or 10 years behind the herd. And so, again, to summarize, like my name is literally Flux. Like that means to ebb and flow and constantly be changing. And that's why that is my name, is because I truly believe in, not just being a stagnant person. You got to be dynamic. You got to go with the flow as what's available to you as a human being changes, what goes into your mind changes. The stuff that you should create and output should inevitably change. So I'm kind of just ranting. I kind of just wanted to talk a bit this morning because I've mainly been streaming without my face because I was like, I have a new job. I'm not even going to say what it is because that's the reason I wasn't showing my face on here, is because, yeah. Anyway, but I think it's fine. I still want to hang out with you guys. I think I want to get to know you guys as a community, and I want you guys to know me. I want to leave behind a story and a legacy of all the things I created. I want this to be like a personal exchange between us, where it's like us growing creatively together. And I feel like if I'm totally faceless, that becomes a bit more difficult. So I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys to like show you that I'm a human fucking being, and I don't know. I'm not just like a bot making all these beats, and maybe some of them sound like AI, but they're not. I made every single one of my beats, man. I'll use AI to help me plan stuff, maybe to help me fucking come up with a good artist bio or something, but never would I use it like in my actual music. I'm just gonna make that perfectly clear, okay? Anyway, the reason we're here today is because, as I said, we're gonna make some beats, we're gonna do some music behind the scenes work, and maybe we'll game for a bit if we've got time. But I'm back in school now, so I gotta be smart with my time.